Hey Met friends, Andang here for another episode of Transport Fever. When we last off, we had built this new line with this new train, and already there are exactly 0 people riding on this train. So clearly it's a big success already, but in all seriousness, it should be, being able to get people on pretty soon, since there are 3 people waiting here already in the nice town of Birmingham. And we almost have our circle complete. We just have to go over to Clearwater, connect that on up with Toledo, and then we'll be good to go. We're getting very close to having a full, complete circle. Of course, that does depend on getting rid of our $10 million loan and our little bit of debt, as we do need to get rid of all of that stuff. But the good news is, everything up till line 10 is making money, which is fantastic news. And hopefully soon line 10 will be making money as well. And as we can see here, Birmingham is already planning on expanding various parts of its town, which is fantastic news. And as things continue to expand, that'll just mean more and more people being able to ride our train. Quite a little valley here that we made. A lot of people waiting here. Good grief. We might want to actually add in another one of these carriages. Here there are 41 people waiting and multiple people waiting over there, which means that we're definitely going to need to go ahead and add another one here. So let's do just visible only. So line 2, we want to go ahead and add another road vehicle. Set line 2. There we go. Let's check over here. Waterbury's fine, it seems. And Toledo's pretty much fine. It helps that they have multiple routes going, so that can, help alleviate stuff. Although Toledo probably could use more people at the station, but the train did just stop, so that probably has something to do with it. Alright, and we do finally have enough money to go ahead and start building out the various carriage routes in the nice city of Birmingham. So let's go ahead and do just that. Okay, let's put this down right here. There we go. And now let's see how much this covers. So about half the town it cuts off right there, so that is good to know. Let's see where we can put a bus stop that will hopefully affect the rest of the town. Yeah, so we'll put it right there. Okay, and let's go ahead and make a new line. Start there, go to there. Fantastic. And let's go ahead and put down our nice little road depot. By road vehicles, how many have we been buying? 3 at the start, so let's go ahead and get 1, 2, 3. Set line all, line 11. There we go. We got money to spare still, even though we're in debt, but we got this new line all set up and good to go. And this whole area here is expanded. Great job, Birmingham, on really embracing this station. Already 35 people waiting here. That is fantastic. Let's see if there's anybody waiting to go the other direction. Not yet, but there should be soon. So this new route is almost profitable. We're getting very close to that happening. I think another round of this train going back and forth, and we will be profitable once again in this line. And pretty soon, line 10 will also be profitable, which is fantastic news. And in the nearest future, we will be able to expand and continue along away from Birmingham, which is great news. Okay, so Amarillo now has quite a few people waiting over here and here as well, so I think it's time to add another carriage here, which makes sense because I think this is actually one of the longest routes that they have to take. It is quite a long distance, so let's go ahead and buy road vehicles, buy another carriage, set line to be the appropriate line, line 9, there we go, and we should be good to go. This game is going so much better than the previous one. A big thanks to everyone in the comments who leaves suggestions. I really do appreciate it. I read through all of them and try to incorporate it to make this game be just that much better. And thank you all so much for helping me understand how this game is totally different than Train Fever. And if we look here, everything is now profitable. That is fantastic news. That means we will be able to continue to expand in the very near future. I've already repaid $1 million of our $10 million loan. So now we're down to just 9. And we should be able to, once we get down to, I'd say about 7, to be able to continue to expand on to Clearwater, and then hopefully very soon after that we'll be able to expand to Toledo, since we'll just need to lay track and add in another train, and we'll only need one of these stations to add in. So we should be moving forward very quickly. Once we get that done, we will then be adding in these other routes and things like that to be making these bricks and tying everything together. Look at that. The last 4 years have been profitable. Now we are playing on a fairly fast speed as we are making money and wanting to, you know, continue to just have a great growth here. And look at that. Finances have never looked better. This is going extremely well. It's amazing when you have all of your lines be profitable, how much easier it is to be back in the green and be making money at a great fast pace. This is fantastic. Look at Birmingham expanding, growing up, and that is just great. Look at Birmingham. So many people walking around. That is crazy. Alright, and there we go. We have now paid off enough of our loan to be able to go ahead and borrow it all back and expand on our line here. So let's go ahead and take a look at Clearwater here and decide what we want to do. So I think we definitely want it on this side of town, just because we need to be able to connect up here, which is on the inside, and this will curve in nicely up to the top. Plus we want to stay away from all these hills, because if we look at the topography, if I can remember where that is, you can see that there's major lines on the other side of town. We don't want to have anything to do with that. We definitely want to be on this side of town, I think. There is quite a major line here as well, so we'll have to conquer that when we get to it. But luckily we don't have to worry about that at the second, because we are just worried about connecting this to Birmingham for the time being. Although we might want to instead connect down to Toledo, since Toledo has been more established than the other city. It is something to think about. Uh-oh, Road Vehicle 8 and Road Vehicle 9 have reached their lifetime limit and should be replaced. Oh no! Alright, well let's just ignore that for the second. We'll worry about that in a moment. Let's go ahead and put a medium street down, connect that on up. And we're going to put this station in a bit of a weird spot, but we kind of have to since there's that great divide there. So let's go ahead and hope that it doesn't autosave and break us this. Alright, let's X out of that. Go ahead and put a nice little line out there, and then we'll put the station at the end of that. So let's see here, let's go ahead, and this one definitely needs to be 2 wide just like all the others. We might even want it to be more than 2, since we are going to probably be expanding out of this. Let's actually think about that for a moment. There's nothing that makes it be too obvious right at the second. So let's go ahead and put that down here. Right there, all nice and dandy. And let's go ahead and continue this along. I think we want to put it on the outside here first. So let's see, let's take a look at the topography just so we understand where that line is. And we have already crossed it, so that is good. We might want to do a tunnel. Let's see how long that tunnel would be. Pretty long. Pretty long. Let's see, 2.13 million. Not too bad. We would be able to do it. I don't think we want to do that just yet, though. I think we might actually want to go the other direction. So let's go ahead and build this on out. Go right down here. There we go. Continuing this down onto Birmingham. Alright, looks like we do have a bridge collision, and I did forget all about the M&N thing. So let's go ahead and raise this on up. And we might want to redo that, but it's already placed, and it's pretty downhill anyway, so we probably could have saved money, but deleting it and redoing it would cost even more money, so let's not worry about that for right now. And just continue this along. Now we probably will want to incorporate this line into not this facility, but over here we're going to want to do something that connects onto there and down to there. So that's actually something totally different. So we don't have to worry about that. We'll just make it on past here. I don't think we'll be using this anytime soon, so we can just keep on keeping on. Let's see. 18 is good. Alright. Let's do like that. There we go. And let's see here. We'll put it on the outside, of course. And there we go. So we've now got our line this whole nice way. And a nice little bridge here going over the town. So I'm expecting that to expand quite a bit in the near future. But that's good. We spent way less than we would have spent going on up to Toledo. So this should be a nice little situation. I love look how flat that bridge is. That is insane. That's really cool. Okay, so I think to avoid issues with this hill, we actually want to put the station down here. So let's go ahead and curve it on out a bit. 165. There we go. And let's go ahead and put this down. There we go. Buy trains. We'll buy that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Set line all, new line. Hey, we got another million to spare. That is great. Go to there. And there we go. We got our new line and our new train. Fantastic. Alright, everything is operational and good. We now just need to go ahead and build our nice little carriage depot here and expand everything on out throughout Clearwater, and then we should be good to go on to Toledo in no time, and we'll just need to add a train there, and then we'll be good to start working on resources and all that stuff. But that's not until next time. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again real soon for another episode of Transport Fever.